with young Matthew Schaefer and Ryan Pulock on defense. And I think a lot of people in this building, Dave, are looking forward to seeing Matthew Schaefer play in person for the first time.
Yeah, he's such a wonderful skater and has a boatload of confidence, and he's going to touch the puck first, and let's see what he comes up with.
Now a defensive play by O'Connor, who gets the puck ahead to Kane. 3 Canucks on this rush. Evander Kane, David Kampf, shoots, stop, rebound, clear to the side. Back to Marcus Pettersson. Wrist shot, winds up in the far corner. Nils Höglander's there, puts it behind the net, intercepted by Tony DeAngelo, who made a dangerous pass, and the Canucks get the puck back. Carlson, Sasson, scores! Goal number 10 for Max Sasson, just his second on home ice, and the Canucks open the scoring against the Islanders.
DeAngelo tries to put it right to Mayfield and puts him in a bad spot. This is all the way across from Höglander, bumped from Carlson, and right between the hash marks is Max Sasson, and he's not going to miss from there. Initially, Carlson was the recipient of a turnover.
With that goal, Save On Foods has given away its first prize. Sasson from Carlson and Höglander. Here's Schaefer with a shot blocker saved by Lankinen. So in game number 14 of his season that was late starting due to injury, Nils Höglander has his first point. Here's Ryan Pulock bringing the puck ahead on the right wing. Wrist shot into the glove of Lankinen, and he'll hang on to stop play. We'll send it to Murph. Even by Patrick Roy standards, that seemed like an early aggressive pulling of the goalie. There's a chance in front, and Sorokin stopped David Kampf. Centering is Kane. And chance for O'Connor, couldn't get it past the Islander goaltender. Canucks buzzing here to start this game. Adam Pelech puts the puck off the glass and down to the Vancouver blue line. Bouillon, nice spin to get to center. In over the Islander blue line, puck knocked off his stick. Back comes New York with Bouillon hustling to get back. Holmstrom in, across, DeAngelo to the crease, Lankinen the save. Barzal diagonally back, Schaefer. DeAngelo watched by DeBrusk. Tony DeAngelo works his way down the far side, across. Duclair scores! Anthony Duclair short side on Kevin Lankinen. That's his 6th goal in the last 7 games. And the Islanders have tied the game in 1.
And watch this backhand saucer all the way across and just eludes Lankinen on the glove side. With the homestand, I think that you might see some swapping of those two. Kind of gets to appeal of some games.
Here's a chance for Kane behind the defense. He's in, he digs, and he's stopped on the right pad of Sorokin. Long shot by Elias Pettersson, missed the net. Evander Kane was in all by himself. Could not beat the Islander goaltender. Hronek keeps it in on Siplikov. Here's Drew O'Connor. Elias Pettersson to David Kampf, who tried a shot that was blocked. O'Connor steals the puck back. Tried to go across for Kane. It comes back to Elias Pettersson. Loads up. Now Kampf. Elias Pettersson, one-timer. Tipped in. I think Kane got that one.
But keep at it. Point shot from Elias Pettersson. You can see the shot. Close play at the line. Canucks had possession in the offensive zone, and Besser was trying to move it back to the point. That puck was intercepted, and off the other way the Islanders went.
Adam Foote nodding. He's feeling pretty confident about this one, and so he should. This is coming back. It's 2-1 Vancouver still.
After video review was determined there was offside. We have no goal.
So a little bit of a reset moment now for the Canucks.
Gets to center and chips it into the Islanders zone. Duclair back to dig for the puck. Besser's out with it in front of the backhand. Stop. Pettersson on the rebound. Besser again. There's DeBrusk, and none of the 3 of them could beat Ilya Sorokin. After the strong power move by Besser in front of the backhand. We're in the final minute of the first period. It's 2-1 Vancouver. Pettersson. He and Duclair were after the puck. Anders Lee checked by Elias Pettersson. Onto it is Barzal. Schaefer to Matt Barzal. In front for Schaefer. Makes a move to the backhand. Puts one in front. Loose puck. Kicked away by Hronek.
Pedersen was close to it. DeBrusk got a stick on it. And then this is what I was talking about with Schaefer. Stick handling into traffic. Anders Lee's tied up by... Which part is
when
that?
You said hack and whack, because I think our old friend Tom Larscheid, and I use the term old in a nice way. I mean, our good friend Tom Larscheid, who used to fill the position you're in right now. Kyle McLean's dad, John, was an assistant coach of the Islanders, let go in the off-season after last season, but he will go into the New Jersey Devils Ring of Honor next week. Here's Ogren, dishes off, and Sorokin makes a save on Linus Karlsson.
Well, this is a great pass by Connor Garland right onto the tape. And the Canucks continue up ice. Brought to
Matthew Schaefer cuts across. Ritchie takes a look. Down into the corner. Barzal to Cal Ritchie. Duclair scores! Second of the game for Anthony Duclair as he continues to light it up. Duclair now has 7 goals in his last 7 games, and he's tied the game at 2.
11 shots as well. This is Schaefer controlling things. And watch Duclair, he's going to just get into a soft spot there, and no one addresses that. Callum Ritchie is going towards the blocker side, and then after getting it there from Barzal, who's going to pick up a helper, Duclair's tapping for it, wants it, and goes up over the near side shoulder.
Elias Pettersson. Pardon me, that was Marcus Pettersson breaking it up, and the Canucks move the puck out.
I was listening to the defenseman Boquist and D'Angelo get into the ear of the referee saying that should have been a trip up ice.
Here's a chance in front. Pulock shoots, he scores! Wide open down Main Street. And Ryan Pulock gives the Islanders their first lead of the game.
Time to take a shot. But after the entry in the back checking, there's a space, and you can see right there some miscommunication by the Canucks forwards on who's going to go out to the defenseman, and Pulock leans in and look at the whip of the stick past the blocker, and a 3-2 lead for the Islanders.
Islanders team record for most assists by an 18-year-old. Tim Connolly later traded to Buffalo. There was a Canuck connection to that because Connolly went to Buffalo with Taylor Pyatt, an ex-Canuck, in exchange for him. Cuts to the high slot. Now dishes off. Schaefer shoots. Lankin in the save. Lee couldn't put on the rebound. Might have been heading wide anyway, but Sorokin wasn't taking any chances. 30 seconds to go on the Vancouver power play. Kane gets behind the goaltender. Swept away by Schaefer.
Screen of the front of the net. Pettersson's going to go right through the eye line of Sorokin. The shot comes there and squeaks through. And Schaefer, the awareness, just bounces off the elbow and the right pad of Sorokin, and then Schaefer jumps in behind his goaltender to help out.
But Barzal does well to keep control of the puck. Lee gets it to the blue line. D'Angelo to Barzal. Lee behind the net. The Islander captain looking in front. Comes out the near side with a shot. Ricochets over, and they score. D'Angelo put it home as the puck ricocheted across the top of the crease. And Tony D'Angelo deposits it in the net to make it 4-2.
As Lee is going to come to the goal line and bounce it off bodies, and D'Angelo picks up the loose change. But before all that, it was Matt Barzal holding the puck, trying to make some sort of offensive play, but this one is a fortunate bounce, and D'Angelo makes it.
Blue line feed, Bouillon. Little shift to the left and a wrist shot. Loose. Ratu was stopped by Sorokin. Höglander back to Bouillon. 2 minutes remaining. Canucks with the goalie at the bench. Pettersson shot stopped by Sorokin. Puck in the air, knocked to the blue line. Hronek keeps it in. Shoots. Tipped in. Drew O'Connor in front, got his stick on it. And with 1:51 to go, the Canucks are within a goal.
They're going to put it back to the point after recollecting this puck that's knocked out of the air from Schaefer. And the fake shot from Hronek right to the blade of Drew O'Connor at the front of the net. Hits the back of the net. Schaefer is trying to block it with his skate.
Kane to the blue line, but it's past his intended target. And that's going to do it. As the Canucks scored first, led 2-1 after one, got back within a goal late, but Ilya Sorokin picks up his 16th win of the season.